Ah, there we are. I think we're live. How do I do it? If we're working, which I think we might be if I plugged everything in, bearing in mind I've just rushed in and there's flight cases and camera bags everywhere. And I've whizzed round, plugged everything in. So hopefully it works. If it does, please give us a thumbs up under the video, type something in. Then I know that everything's plugged into the right holes again. Let's see, just give it a minute or two. I even had time to make a cup of tea, look, amazingly. Evening, David, that's good. Looks like we're probably working then, marvellous. I've got an echo. Oh, okay, it's interesting. Hang on a minute. I've got an echo. Why have I got an echo? Hang on a minute. Let me just check the other microphone's not on. No, that one's off. Let me just I might not position this microphone very well. Hang on a minute. Let me just move it. Turn it upside down. That's probably better. How's that? Does that sound a bit better? Let me know. Right. Good. I've just literally got back from Paul's filming all day, which was very good. No echo. Thanks for letting me know. So yes, I'm not entirely with it at the minute. So I've literally just rushed in, thrown everything on the floor, opened all the bags, got the bits out, plugged everything in, and hoping it all works. So it appears miraculously we've managed to do that. Marvellous. Right, so I'll just wait for a couple of other people to come on. What was I going to say? Evening, Paul. Yay, here we are again. Yeah, something Paul said earlier on today was that he has trouble sometimes here on the chat. It doesn't show the chat comments, and you can't type anything in unless he logs out of YouTube and back in again after the video started. I have no idea why that is. There's not anything I can find my end. But if you do have trouble either seeing the comments underneath the video or to the side of the video wherever it appears, and or you can't make a comment, then it might be worth trying that, logging out of YouTube and back in again. Why it does that, I've no idea. I'll see if I can find out if there's any help anywhere. YouTube's notoriously bad for trying to find help. I was looking for something the other day and I couldn't figure it out. So there's a little tip for you. David said it was me. I had you on twice. Well, there you go then. It's not me then. Excellent. Right, so the prices, there was only 3 things sold. Went to 3 out of 4 sold. Let's just quickly have a look at those. So they were Fun This Way. Last of My Sign, 65. I've still got to find the big one I did, which says something like Museum of Fun, I think it says, if I remember rightly. Quite a nice sign, if I say so myself. So I'll try and find that out. It's over the Elephant House somewhere. And then that can go up for sale as soon as I can find it. Anyway, Fun This Way, £65. And then why isn't this working? Why isn't it scrolling on the next slide? It's because it's on pause. There we are. Now it should work, hopefully. There we go. The Jubilee, 321. The Twin Jackpot, 6p play. And the top price, the Grand National, 1321. So there we are. That's the 3 they sold. The 3-ball Brian's machine didn't quite make what the seller was after, the top offer. So I suspect we'll offer that up again after Christmas. So hopefully you might get a bit of Christmas money if you've been a good this year, and have a go again, and hopefully we can get it sold after Christmas. Peter says comments don't work on my tablet but do on my phone. Yeah, weird, isn't it? I don't know why that is. So I don't think there's anything I can do from my end. There's not any sort of settings I can change with that as far as I can see anywhere. It might just be something to do with whatever sort of app you're using your end, whether you're watching it on your phone or tablet, PC, your smart TV or whatever. Different apps for some reason seem to work better than others. So don't know. That's something you individually have to kind of look up, Google it or something. If you know your whatever device you're using, iPad or something, just Google iPad comments on YouTube not working or something, and hopefully you can find a solution to that. So yeah, just let these roll around a couple of times. Somewhere I had a nice picture here. Well, I say nice, it's a very quick phone snap. From earlier on. So it says, at that price you must be becoming a known artist. On my signs. I'll have to bring my brushes out of retirement and paint a few more. If only I had the time. Trouble is what I was saying to Paul earlier on, you just can't do everything, can you, in life? There's lots of things I like to do, lots of things I'd like to learn to do, and I haven't got time to do everything. Which is a bit annoying, to say the least. So yeah, let these run through one more time for anyone who joined us late. And then we'll have a quick chat about anything else we need to talk about. And go from there. Yeah, 1321, the Grand National. Seems a good buy, really. Yeah, so there we are. What have I done with this picture? Here we are, look. Here we are. Proof. We're started. Slate number 1. Had a good old, good day today with Paul. A good few hours. Don't know how many hours we recorded in the end. But quite a lot of interview about how he got in collecting, why, the ups and downs of collecting over the years, and operating, building his big arcade, all that sort of stuff. Everything we could think of covering, basically. There's bound to be some gaps, which is what I'm going to do now over Christmas, is edit everything together that we filmed today. And then from that, I'll start making a list of all the other stuff we need to capture. As I say, the idea is as we go through these interviews, every time a different machine is referenced, what we'll then do is go off into the arcade and film that particular machine. So many of the machines in the collection will fit into this interview, which just makes it a bit more interesting than literally just walking along a line of machines talking about each machine. And then any particular interesting machines we've missed out, as it were, once we've done all of that lot, then we'll do a bit again separately. And then different machines we'll kind of do in a different way, if they've got a particularly interesting mechanism or history or way they work or whatever. Have a look at a bit more detail in them, open them up, have a look at the mechanisms and things, see how they work, all that kind of jazz. So yeah, should be good. So I've got a busy few weeks. More filming, more editing, etc, etc, etc. Paul's also given me a great big carry bag full of photographs. Lots of machines over the years in his arcade when he was travelling, in his previous games room, etc, etc. So I'm going to go through all that lot and sort out what we need to put into the film when we're talking about certain things in the past. And also there'll be quite a lot of photos there of machines I've not got on the site as well, so we can fill in some more of the gaps in the database, so that'll be useful. So they'll be used up in kind of both ways, so that's great. And then, yeah, we're also thinking about some different locations to go and shoot some bits on. That all would help kind of help tell the story of where stuff come from and where stuff is now and all that sort of stuff. So it'll be good. Be a good film. Thanks to those of you who have already ordered your copies, and I think we've had a couple of people order the top level, the associate producer level, so that's good, and a thank you or two as well along the line. So yes, thanks if you've done so already. If you've not, then why not, frankly? Go over and have a look at the website. There's a link on the home page here. It takes you over to the separate website and the little film there. I'm sure you've all seen it by now. Just tells you about what we're doing and why. Different options to order. A bit about the launch event that we'll have there at Paul's at Easter. Come down, collect a DVD, have a bit of barbecue, play all Paul's machines and have a look at them all, etc. Take pictures or whatever you want to do. And we were saying perhaps if it's a nice day, we'll all trundle down to the seaside as well while we're there, because we're only a mile or two away or whatever it is from the actual seaside. So that'd be nice. So yes, should be a good fun day. It'll be about me and my making TV and stuff over the years, for those of you who don't know. So yeah, all good stuff. All good stuff. Anybody need to know anything? Any questions, comments, or whatever? Let me know. Otherwise, this will be probably quite a short, sharp one. So now on the website, there's nothing now for sale at the moment. There will be starting to put stuff back on again over the next few days. I've got some stuff I want to do to the website itself, to add in some more sections into the database to allow for things like vintage toys, Americana, the horrors kind of side of things, the auction horrors stuff, toys, did I just say, circus stuff, automobilia, all the other sort of stuff that we used to sell in the past. So that's why I wanted everything to finish selling, in case the website goes wonky again for a day or two like it did last time I did major updates on it, so that it doesn't affect anybody selling or buying anything. So just be aware that I'll be working on that over sort of Christmas. There might be odd times when the website just doesn't work or isn't available or whatever. Don't panic. I haven't run away to the south of France or something. It just means I'm working on it, basically, in amongst everything else. So yes, all good, all good. I'm around sort of most of the time over the Christmas New Year period. Got a couple of trips to see family and whatnot. But if you're at a loose end, you want to come up and collect the stuff that you've bought or drop stuff off to sell in the new year, then just get in touch. You're more than welcome. Have a cup of tea and a mince pie or something. Video wise, we'll do some live streams. I don't know which days. What day is Friday? That would be Christmas Eve, wouldn't it? So, don't know. May or may not do Christmas Eve. We'll see. Then the usual Sunday one will be Boxing Day. We might do that because people might be bored by Boxing Day. They'll be bored of their turkey sandwiches and one thing or another. So I think Boxing Day is probably likely. And then the following week, probably New Year's Eve I might do, which would be the Friday anyway, wouldn't it? Sort of a roundup of the year. We'll have a look at all the prices of stuff that's sold, and I'll try and put some interesting stats together. Like how many slot machines we've sold and, you know, values and stuff. It'll be kind of interesting to see how far behind or how it compares with what we would have been were we still being able to do auctions, for all the reasons that we now can't do auctions. Because I was saying to Paul earlier today, we used to sell probably on average actual machines per auction per month, 30 to 40 machines, probably something like that, I think. Sometimes it was 100 machines, sometimes it was only 25, probably 30 to 40 average. And I think we've sold somewhere between 150 and 200, I think, I haven't counted lately since May. So that's, you know, it's not quite as many, but it's getting up there again. And hopefully come the new year, when we kick off again, especially when we get the other sections up and running properly. Because as I said in the past, there was always that crossover market of people who collected, you know, Americana, Automobilia and that kind of thing, always liked a nice Mills high top or a shiny Governor or something kind of chromy and, you know, that fitted in with their thing. You know, the people who like the advertising, the enamel signs and all that stuff, they liked a vending machine now and again. So there's all those crossover trades fed into the slot machine trade, which has obviously always been our mainstay, and vice versa. You get the sotties like an enamel sign or two, or a nice piece of fairground art to put under their row of Allwins or whatever. So again, hopefully that mix will trade will gradually come back in the beginning of the new year, as we get these other sections up and running. There's a fair bit of stuff here, fairgroundy stuff, advertising stuff, toys, a load of circus programs and posters and things like that. A load of horror stuff, which I was wanting to kick off for Halloween. That didn't happen. I just got really busy with that Netflix job I was working on, which kind of paid the bills for a few weeks. The camera's in a really bad position, isn't it? Let's just quickly rush and set everything up again. Hence, you know, the horror thing didn't kick off when I intended it to. Because I had to go and earn some real money and pay some bills, basically. But yeah, that's where we're at with all of that lot. Carrier, Alan is going to send me his dates for next year sometime over the next week or so. So I'll get them up on the site as well. I think he's next due here about the weekend of the 7th to the 9th of January, thereabouts. So again, if you've got items here you've bought that you need Alan to deliver, oops, clicked the wrong thing. His details are on the site, just get in touch with him. And we'll go from there, really. So I'm out for a tea before it goes cold. So yes, so we're back down again with Paul after Christmas sometime to film some more. And I'll obviously keep you posted on that on the website, either on here or on both or whatever. Yeah. So, what am I looking for? Home page. Here we go. Just keep an eye on things, basically. Any more? Anybody need to know anything? Anybody got any questions, comments, or anything else you need to know? As I say, if not, the next one will be we'll see. Should we do a Christmas Eve? We might do a quick Christmas Eve one, just to say Merry Christmas to everybody. Sort of family stuff on Thursday. So yeah, perhaps I will. I'll see. Yeah, sounds like a good plan, doesn't it? I should bung the prices on again for anybody who tuned in late. They can see those. And if there's no more from anybody, I'll call that it as soon as I finish my cup of tea. So yeah, all good stuff, all good stuff. Looks like everyone's gone quiet, so that's good. So I'll put on here, let's just stick in here, likely to a chat express PM at UGB. Oops. There we go. Plop that in there. Of course, that's thanks for today. No problem. Well, thank you for today. Yeah, it was good. I think we got some good stuff. So I shall see. Yeah, the next few days I'll start getting it all fed into the computer, putting it in some kind of order, and then I'll be back for some more. And we'll yeah, think about you know, doing more with actual machines next time. Now we've kind of got the background down. And hopefully by then we'll have sold a few more as well. But yeah, it's looking good so far. Orders are trickling in. Could do with a deluge of orders, would be nice. So if you're feeling festive and generous over Christmas, then buy a copy or two. And that all helps, you know, get it made and hopefully roll onto a few more as well. Right then. I might do. Should I play out the little 2-minute video thing? Yeah, we might end on that. Little 2-minute advert, as it were. Then those of you who can see it can switch it off, and those of you who haven't can watch it. Right, I'll do that, I think. So I'll play out the little promo video, and when that finishes, I shall end the stream there, unless any more questions comes in whilst it's playing. So you've got 2 minutes if you want to say anything or know anything. If not, then it's a nighty night from me, and a nighty night from Paul as well. Right, here we go. So if you need to know anything or say anything, do it in the next 2 minutes, because when the promo for the DVD finishes, if there's no more comments, I will leave it there, and I will catch you all on Friday or after Christmas. So if I don't see you before then, have a jolly one. So when I was a kid growing up in the 1970s, trip to the seaside was not about the beach so much for me. It was about going to the fairground and going to the amusement arcade. I'd go in the arcade with my little bag of pennies, play the machines, but more interestingly, always try and seek out the man with a big bunch of keys, follow him round and look inside all the machines and see how they worked. And this here is the kind of stuff I used to love. So we're here in Paul Mitchell's incredible arcade. How many machines have you got here, Paul?
The last count was 33 pinball machines and the 66 slot machines.
99. Well, we need one more then in that case.
I need one more, yeah? I'll find somewhere to squeeze it, yeah.
Someone can squeeze it in. So the idea is we're going to make a documentary about this amazing collection, but more than just looking at each machine, which is kind of a bit boring. We want to talk to Paul about all the years of collecting, some of the fun finding some of the machines, some of the trials and tribulations of fixing them.
All the fun.
And now there'll be a few more tales to tell. So we need your support for this. We need people to pre-order the DVD basically, because it's a time-consuming job to film, edit, put together. We're hoping it'll be done by Easter, that's the plan.
That's the plan, yeah. Big day here at Easter.
Hope we have a launch here so you can come down, collect your DVD, have a play in the arcade.
barbecue as well.
Barbecue as well. They are. Come and get a hot sausage and have a play on the machines. So that sounds pretty good to me.
Yep, and me.